We get in the picture. Now we live.
No, gotta go back.
What's up, everybody? Yo,
back
it up some more. Man, right now, technical, that's kind of slick.
We good.
We kind of, technical difficulties. We had to go to the webcam.
I gotta lean close to you just so
lean with it, rock with it. But once again, yo.
Yo,
turn your light on. Yo.
Yo.
Once again. That's your motherfucker. Once again. It's the motherfucker podcast. You now rocking with your boy Herm Jack.
The Dolphin. Hey man, Sway Lou, what it do? Deep divers, swimmers.
Hey, you know what's funny?
How y'all doing?
I'll make a quick joke. Doing a bubble the other day, and Christy was like, deep divers, full size. I'm like, man, you silly little motherfucker. So anyway, what's been good with y'all, man?
Everything, man. Everything always good, all the time.
Okay, what's good with you?
Not much, man. Chilling. Put my new fence up today. Neighbors had to give me, it's good too. I love it, man. I just want to sit back there and do cartwheels naked. And
I was about to say, you just want to get naked and run around.
Yeah, I do. I really do, man.
So, man,
you know what? I have
except for that short part of the fence.
Yeah, the short part. Yeah, somebody can just hop over that.
Hey, is you gonna tear down that thing in the back? They want you to tear it down, or you gonna keep it?
Yeah, I'm gonna eventually do it, but I didn't get a chance to tear it.
Well, not right now, but
right. But now, since I'm secure, I can go in there. I can check it out. I can clean it out now. You know what I'm saying? I feel a lot more secure cleaning it out and checking it out and opening the door up. You know what I'm saying? And I probably can, clean it out and put shit in it for right now anyway. You know what I'm saying? But
did you fence up everything?
Yeah, it's all fenced up.
So see now that because last person I seen somebody do a fence, that was B-Boy. And that was when they had the house over across the street from Allen.
Right.
On your aspect, it's like, so what you just dug that hole, put that cement?
No, I didn't do it. I paid somebody to do it.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, Karim Carter, man. If y'all want any type of deck, he did my mom and dad's deck. That's how I learned about it.
I like that deck. Yeah.
He did my mom and dad's porch, actually. So I got in touch with him, and he did my fence. So if y'all want any type of woodwork done, man, porches, decks, fences, inside work as well, man. Karim Carter, man, hit him up, man. I mean, he's pretty good dude, man. He did his thing, man. And they try to give us some problems, neighbors, man. Whole ass neighbors, man.
Like how are they trying to give you problems? They want you to fix it up,
right? Don't y'all want me to fix it up? No, listen, they calling the people. So he had to go. He had to get a permit because they called. The inspector came out and had to check it out afterwards and all type of stuff. He had to do a couple extra things because of the people who was calling. And it's all about neighbors. Right? It's like, God damn, won't y'all want me to fix my property up? That's gonna boost everybody's, house up.
Now you said that. That's interesting.
So that's
neighbor etiquette. That's what, I never had neighbor etiquette.
Right.
So therefore, it's like, okay, you getting something fixed, you gotta have the permit.
Right.
You gotta, because they figure motherfucker not making some noise 8 a.m. They're like, what the hell is this? See somebody out? Yeah, people gonna be nosy. What is he doing? What's going on? If you ain't got the right stuff, they probably will try to shut that down. So I never. That's interesting.
Well, why? Why?
Man, that's just neighborhood stuff.
Yeah, that is neighborhood stuff.
The girl next door to our house, the people next door, they got a separate apartment or whatever in the back, and she was walking around a couple weeks ago with a letter that she had to have everybody in the neighborhood sign because she about to turn it into a nail shop. So she had to walk around getting permission from everybody around there. With the storm a couple days ago, this big tree fell in the back of a neighbor's yard, 2 houses down. She had to walk around to let everybody know that the tree company is coming tomorrow morning. Well, she had to get permission first to see if everybody was okay with the tree company coming out to cut up this big tree and remove it
that's too damn
from her yard. So it just depends. I guess it just depends on what neighborhood you in. But
yeah,
no, it don't even depends on that. It depends on nosy ass neighbors that's hating. That's a hate move. That's a straight
in your case,
hate.
that definitely sounds like a hate.
It's a straight hate move. They seen young brothers over there building a fence. They like, oh, he just probably got some dudes who he know whatever doing this and that. That's all that was, man. And we got everything finished. Everything is done. I mean, they did the same thing when I put my driveway down. Like, why is y'all hating because I'm fixing up this goddamn property?
Oh wow.
I'm better in the fucking what's the name? Excuse me, but
you
why ain't folks looking at it?
Yeah, you putting dollars in the hood. You making the value.
Because you ain't fixed that driveway.
Right.
Man, you got that motherfucker across the street.
Fixed.
That nigga got that dude across the street got like $20,000 worth of rocks on his hill, man.
Right. And I ain't even saying it's him. But you know, I don't put it past him.
He probably was him.
No, I ain't gonna say it was him.
Because he probably did.
But I don't put it past him.
He probably did.
And then they went over to another greenhouse that was fixing the porch in the back. And then they said, my man Karim told me, then they came right over to us after they left him. So
wow.
I don't know. I don't know if somebody said the greenhouse was blah, blah, blah. And
them?
went to his shit.
They built the fence.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. But, you know, somebody try to tell and try to get, like, I'm making it better. Y'all see how raggedy the fence was? We didn't switch the fence up. It's in the same place. The inspector came out. He said everything is good. The one dude that came over, you know, he had to go get the permit and all this other shit. Everything good, but now I just love that everything is good.
Yeah, now you can do it.
At the end of the day,
yeah, that's it. That's it.
So y'all, before y'all just do stuff on randoms, make sure your neighbors is good because they will hate on the projects.
But I don't know. But they ain't even making sure because they can be good.
Don't worry about your neighbors. Just do what you gotta do.
Right. And make sure you legit have
I was about to say, if it requires a permit or whatever, then make sure you check that stuff out. Right. Get that stuff done.
Everything that whatever you add to your house need a permit. If it's inside or outside,
right?
You got to get a permit.
Yeah. And that's what I had to tell my mom. I was like, she was like, "Well, this is your property. Why you got to get it?" I was like, "Well, that's anything, Mom.
Because
if you put drywall in your house, you need a permit.
Because the United States got to get a part of anything that's going on anytime.
Exactly.
Flat out.
I just figured
even
you need
inside your
permits
house.
because, like, say if you sell a house and it's on the paper, they say it's such and such, and when they come, it's different. They're like, oh. That's why I figured you need permit.
Man, but that get figured
right.
out.
I mean, you can ask. I mean, 10 over here on the side. I mean, you can ask him about the electric. They need permits for definitely need permits for that, and I definitely understand that. Though, you know, permits for electric, right?
You gotta get permits for electric or anything construction.
Right.
This just lets you know that you don't really own anything,
right,
in the United States.
And you right about that,
but
Malu.
That's not what we're here to talk about today.
Right.
Okay, well,
but yeah, you know, that was kind of eating me this, this week.
Hey, you had to let it go.
Yeah, I definitely had to let it go.
Call it yours. They'll let you think it's yours.
Right.
But you gotta get permission to do something to it.
And guess
even
what?
It ain't yours.
And if it's your own property, guess what? You still paying for it because you gotta pay the taxes.
You gotta pay the taxes.
No doubt. Man, let's get to these scooter thugs out here, man. Scooter thugs, man. They running around, they in the streets, man.
Y'all better watch y'all kids.
They leave them in the streets. You see them everywhere. They roll up on you. They roll behind you. You might even have got something from DoorDash. Nigga knocked on your doors, little nigga on a scooter. You never know. Scooter though.
I seen a little girl get blooped off the scooter by a truck, a dude in the truck the other day. And it wasn't the dude in the truck's fault. It was her fault. But was it really her fault? Or was it her parents' fault? Or was it her parents' fault? Or is it really the people who put the scooters out here fault? Because y'all say they're supposed to be for people that's 18 and over, right?
Whose fault is it?
So who really does the fault fall on? Because obviously there's kids that are younger than 18 that are getting access to these scooters. Now, the checks and balances in this whole thing, is it the parents' fault? Are there parents that's renting these scooters for their underage kids? Or are these underage kids just able to walk up to these scooters and get them themselves?
Yep.
Because I know a lot of people, a lot of kids, there's all kind of bank cards and all that stuff for kids.
No, or even a cash app.
Yeah.
And you know all kids damn near got a cash app, right?
So, so is it so? And again, on the checks and balances side, is there a safety to make sure? Well, obviously there ain't no safety to make sure that people under the age of 18 can't get these scooters because you see them out here on them. Again, the person that was driving the truck was not at fault in this situation. The light was changing. A few kids blew through the intersection, on the sidewalk, into the intersection, back on the sidewalk. The light changed. The guy started to move, and here comes another group of kids blowing through the intersection while the light was green for the oncoming traffic.
Wow.
And boop, he bumped the little girl. Thank God the little girl wasn't hurt, but she jumped up and started acting real rude, disrespectful to this guy. And the kids that rolled through the intersection came back and also started to join in disrespecting this guy as if he was at fault. Again, this situation is somebody's kid is going to end up getting seriously injured or even killed.
Right.
And I know it's probably parents encouraging their kids, I ain't taking you here. You better go get on one of them damn scooters or something like that. But again, man, how safe is that? You got grown, experienced people being killed and hit in traffic on motorcycles and stuff. So now you got these little scooters, and these are of age people. You know what I'm saying? And now you got kids. We got little kids. The group of kids that blew through this intersection, I bet the oldest was probably 15. And that's the girl that got hit. You know what I'm saying? The rest of them, you know, they probably could have ranged anywhere from 12 up to 15. You know what I'm saying? And these aren't people that are capable of making a smart enough decision in traffic on a motorized vehicle.
Right.
So again, how good of an idea is that, number one? And where's the checks and balances at? You know, are cops allowed to pull these kids over if they see them and say
they're gonna make underage? I think they're gonna eventually make a new rule.
You know, you're underage, you shouldn't be on the scooter. Are cops allowed to pull them over? But then again, do you really want a cop pulling your kid over on this scooter because they started screaming and hollering at this man in traffic? What if they start doing that to a cop and then they become a threat?
Well, I'm gonna say,
you understand? It's the whole. I mean, I'm done, but I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say this: they should use the scooters like the way the bikes. Right hand corner. Don't be in the fucking middle of the street. You see, they got bike lanes.
Right. Yeah.
But they be in the middle of the fucking street.
I agree.
Like, I was at the gas station maybe last week, and you know, I'm rolling up to the gas station. Some little young nigga come up, and you know, I'm not paying attention because I'm going to the thing. This nigga rolled by, I almost dinked him because he just being reckless at the BP. You know, then you got, you know, I think it was kind of Marcus Martin had it on his post. It was kind of
shout out to Marcus Martin and everything he's doing with the comic.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him back recently. Down the street from me. bring it back easy. Nigga had that motherfucker had a cart as a seat. Put 2 carts.
Oh, they made a little
crates.
Yeah,
2
they made
crates,
a little seat. Yeah.
You know, okay, y'all nigga, you know, like I get off 3 a.m. I come up here, it'll be about 4 o'clock. Nigga, it was one in the middle of the fucking street. When they done. They
just dropped it right there.
Just boom. So
it was like 10 over there at the 15th Street store like 2 days ago. Like, damn, they had a crew. They was out kicking it tonight.
So you know they doing whatever, man, and it's just like they treat these scooters like it's automobiles. These is not automobiles, bruh. These is just little things that got a little electric motor in the back to get you back and forth to where you need to be. But if you ain't doing it right and you doing something stupid, you liable to put yourself in the danger, getting hurt.
And I think that they ain't putting the pressure on the age limit is because they getting money. They ain't getting pressure on there because I know cops is riding by seeing that thing. I ain't seen. It seemed like everybody I seen was under 18 that ever rode the scooter. Mm-hmm. And you know, you're supposed to be 18 riding the scooter. Mm-hmm. So it's like this. I mean, the cops got to see this, but I think it's a money thing. I think it's a money thing where they don't even really, care about the age
until somebody get fucked up.
Until somebody get fucked
up. It's sad, man. It's a great idea for the right people, but the access, like I said, the access that they allowing, it's not working. Y'all need to snatch them up off the streets and rethink it. It's a great idea, but y'all need to rethink it before somebody's baby end up dead. When somebody's baby end up dead, then everybody gonna be like, "Oh, y'all should have never let us do this in the first place." Right now, it's a convenience. Mm-hmm. It's a convenience. And the sad part of it is that
it's gonna happen.
It's Mark. There's parents out here that are really like, you better go get your ass on one of them scooters, and they know their kid ain't old enough, and they know their kid ain't responsible enough to be on it, but because it's a convenience to that parent. And here's the tricky part. Here's the messed up part about it. It might be a convenience because that parent got to work so hard to try to take care of their household and all that stuff. I get all that. I understand all that. But y'all got to understand, this is not the safe situation for your kid that is not even responsible enough to keep their room clean. You're going to put them out here in this traffic on a vehicle that they controlling and expect them to obey all the laws and all that stuff that come along with being a person of age and old enough to understand those laws. Your 12-year-old don't understand that. Right. They don't fully get it.
We barely understood it when we got our license at 16?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even 16, 18, all of them, we barely. I mean, we took the test and we might have passed it and everything.
Hey, y'all got your license at 16?
I did.
I got mine at
18 because I got in the wreck. I got in too many wrecks before I got my license.
But see, I got my license and then I got in the wrecks and I ain't had it since like 28. Hold up. I got it like 30 something.
I got my license.
Oh, like, let me be quiet, man. I'm a server of the community.
Yeah, I ain't get my license until like 22, 23.
But yeah, man, it's sad, man. It's a sad situation because it's something. Of course, it's something that was meant for good, but it's just it started getting abused right out of the gate, right? And it's not gonna be long before somebody's parents is on TV crying and hooting and hollering and making a fuss because their baby done got hit on one of them scooters and they wasn't supposed to be on it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. It's sad. I mean, again,
and Mark, we can play this back,
Yeah, we it's not like we're trying to speak it into existence.
All right, but it's gonna
happen. This is what's gonna end up happening. Mm-hmm. Somebody's baby is gonna end up getting hurt. Now we've seen adults a couple times so far get hit on them,
right,
and all that stuff. And everybody like, well, they're adult, they should know better. Yeah, okay. Well, now it's these babies that's on them too.
Right.
And that's the sad part about it is it's gonna take for one of them to get killed. Oh, my baby was a good kid. He ain't do nothing to nobody. He was
still got murked at baby's party.
He was a 4.0 student. All of this stuff. But listen though, all of this stuff that don't got nothing to do. All of this stuff that don't got nothing to do with the fact that your baby was supposed to be of age to be on this thing in the first place. So again, checks and balances. Whose fault is that? Buy them off the scooters.
Man, just young kids.
I want to talk about Monique and DL Hewley.
Oh, we can get to that shit. We can get to that shit. Go ahead, Smadu.
Because I don't care. I will talk about them real quick.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Yeah.
Because
Monique,
Monique is messy.
Right, that's what it is. That's what I was about to say.
Monique
it seems like Monique is really
Monique a messy motherfucker, man.
I mean, again, and DL Hewley said it. He said, Oprah ain't messing with you.
Right.
Lee Daniels ain't messing with you. Tyler Perry ain't messing with
Charlamagne.
Yeah.
So and so ain't messing with you. When do you say, okay, I am the issue?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, and I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I did it anyway.
Just for the love.
And
just on the
boom,
screen.
here
And
it
then
is.
and then you turn around and spit in my face.
Here it is. That woman went on a stage.
She came
in
late.
front of him. I know, late. But she went on the stage before he was to come out and flamed it.
Bro,
now,
you didn't respond to me back. I said, you want to talk about that? You didn't respond to me.
I
do it. I'm glad.
I'm glad that it ain't like a sit in your seat because, technology could actually allow this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad this ain't a sit in your seat and, okay, so-and-so is coming up next. Do you want to pay to see this or what? And you can click yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they would have did that, if that was the case, and she came out there and flamed that man like he did, he might have went home with $20 for the night.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's you shouldn't be able to do that to people, man. And even if you and I'm no comedian or nothing like that because Monique actually had something to say about Vivica Fox because she was like, well, you ain't no comedian. You don't get it. You don't understand. But what I do understand is that you, Monique, as yourself, as a comedian, you know how hard it is to get up on that stage and perform and people like it and people laugh and all that stuff and you get paid based on that. And the fact that you went out in front of that man knowing that man had to come on the stage and do the same thing that you had to go out there and do, you wrong for that. Yeah. Even if you had beef, you wrong for that. Because here's the facts. D.L. Hewley is a bigger name than Monique.
Oh, yeah.
So it shouldn't have been no question about who headlining. If you got comedian A, comedian B, comedian C, then you got Monique, and then you got D.L. Hewley, everybody around the world gonna say D.L. Hewley is the headliner. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Even if you're a Monique fan,
right?
Even if you're a Monique fan, you gonna say D.L. Hewley is the headliner, obviously.
And I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Monique fan.
Yeah, I
like her. But as far as she doing this shit, she's taking
right
it to a whole other level,
right.
bro.
And then that's why when I sent y'all the D.L. Hewley video first.
I watched
it. And then I seen Monique's video. And I sent y'all that.
Oh, I didn't check that, but I seen the DL.
But I'm like, even her explanation, she talking about it was because of some stuff that happened a long time ago and she finally had her chance. Well, with you finally having your chance, you got to understand the bridges and stuff you've been burning up and the big name important people that have dubbed you as impossible to work with and all this stuff like that. And D.L. Hewley called her an occupational hazard. He was like, getting involved with you is an occupational hazard.
And that's bad.
That's from a comedian. That's from a movie producer. That's from a multi-billion-dollar
Just
Oprah Winfrey, whatever titles Oprah got now.
All the
fuck
titles.
their name.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she ain't going to Harpo.
But this, yeah,
She ain't going to Harpo.
but yeah, this
Tyler
is,
Perry.
yeah.
You ain't going to Atlanta.
He on the,
He on the hood. He bought that hood.
Yeah.
He bought the hood.
So
it's
So,
definitely
you
Yeah,
know,
he ain't going down there, man.
again, Monique, I ain't nobody. If you mention my name, then I become famous. So thank you. I'm just saying, you need to check yourself, boo. Sorry,
Man,
but you got to get your life together, man, because you're gonna mess around and be done out here.
I seen her at the Improv like 3-4 years ago. She's fucking good.
Yeah,
She's fucking good.
yeah, she's definitely.
But when you say cut, them motherfuckers' egos be so bigger. Man, they egos be so huge.
No,
That man be like, man, give me my water. Where this at? Where that at? Bottom line. And you gotta appease to that shit. Not
Right.
she's gonna fire you.
Right.
So it's like this. She been doing this punkin, Smay Lou for years. For the past years.
Yeah,
She was shitting on Netflix.
Yeah.
You know, and they were like, okay, you should.
Well, that's the first thing.
Yeah, the first thing.
I
She was thinking
thought
she was
Netflix
supposed to be.
$10 million.
Yeah, $10 million.
She
Whatever
thought she was
it
supposed to
was.
be making what Dave Chappelle should be
like,
making.
you're not gonna make that. She's like, I'm a queen of comedy. Girl, that was 20 years ago.
Mm.
The new queen of comedy is probably
And
some
there was
old,
a title.
and some new funny girl.
Yeah, that's
out
on Facebook and stuff.
there.
That's
Like
doing Facebook.
DL, look, who you know, them ain't a new king. It's Andrew Schultz. It's a white boy.
Yeah.
He the hottest thing going on right now. He a white boy. So it's like you gotta change it up. And then you going on these shows, you going on the Breakfast Club. Hey daddy, sweet. And then he like, now you out here publicly calling niggas daddy and shit. Tell him daddy, that's your dude. And then let's go back. Let's pull her card. You remember when she had that show back in the day, years ago? And then she running around here messing. She in relationships where what is it called? When you with somebody and it's cool to go fuck with somebody else. Open.
Relationships.
All right, so you talking about her dude that she with now?
No, I don't think she would. No, it was for another dude. So I think this is a new dude now. But like, your mind is so out there, and then you present people with this ego like you supposed to just. As soon as you step on town, they're supposed to just throw you 10 mil. That's not going to happen. For one, you got to play the game. You got to play the game. You got to chill, be cool with motherfuckers. Know them, chummy. And if you don't like them, running around, play the game. 2, quit running around, messing with other comics and this and that because all you doing making your bread. 3, DL Hughley just shit on you. So you might not even, he said Precious. That dude said Precious is a true story.
Right.
And then I sat there and thought about it.
But she the one laying the she
the one laying the bed out. She the one making the bed.
So
She the one making the bed.
again, man. I mean,
And I seen that at first. I thought like maybe she is getting blackballed, but when I seen this right here, it let me know like, damn, Monique, maybe you is the problem.
She is.
because she
is the
done
problem.
since the thing started with her and DL. She done went at Steve Harvey,
Yeah.
Vivica Fox, and she gonna keep on. If anybody got something to say, she probably gonna go at them.
Hey, come at us, Monique, so we can.
Yeah, you can come on this way. You can do you can talk all the tries you want.
Yeah, give us that smoke.
You can't ruin nothing over here.
Give us that smoke.
All you can do is look bad coming at us.
Give us that smoke, man.
Yeah.
And we gonna take a little.
And that Herman,
Right.
and that motherfucking
Right.
You motherfuckers don't know what they talking about. I love it.
I love it.
Broke, nigga.
I love it.
Right.
They broke. Look at them.
They in a small house.
They doing a podcast.
In a small house on a laptop with the webcam.
Right.
You broke.
Right.
Show us that
Yeah,
love.
show us that love right
Because
there.
we gonna tell you the truth. You're wrong right now, girl. You need to stop it before you be done out here.
Yeah, man. You won't get that. You won't get no more improv.
Be out here selling oils and stuff, man.
Man, we gonna take a small or Sully Willie Whiskey.
Ain't talking about oils and shit.
Willie Whiskey. Go ahead, man. We gonna bring it up to Willie Whiskers.
That brings
brother.
up Willie Whiskers.
You
Hoods,
said
hoods.
spokesman for Willie Whiskers.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
we
Willie
all
Whiskers,
good.
man.
We can all get
Beard
paid.
oil, beard bomb, man. Go cop it if you want
We'll
that
sponsor
nice,
that shit.
healthy beard, man. That's smelling good, looking good, and feeling good, man.
Bird Will Smith can sell Willie Whiskers.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
like smack your mama. You
Yeah.
sell the beer so nice, just smack your mama.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You can get your husband on Willie Whiskers, Monique.
Good Father's
But-
Day gift.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Great.
Definitely. Father's
Father's
Day
Day
coming
gift.
up in 2 weeks. Father's Day gift. Get that. Hey, you got that man. You know, he trying to grow that beard or he can't grow it. Get him that Willie Whiskers, man. I promise you he will appreciate it, man. As long as you use it right, man. Yeah, I mean, as long as you use it right, you got to use it appropriately. And I promise you have that nice, good smelling, healthy beard. And that's all it is. Most of the time it be unhealthy. Your beard be unhealthy.
Be
If it
brittle,
can't-
nappy, dry.
Yes, and that's the type of beard that I have. Listen, I got that struggling beard still. Most mugs can't really tell that I got that struggling beard because I use Willie Whiskers. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I definitely put it through tests before I had it. I do have this type of beard. That's why I made it. Willie Whiskers, man. It get it healthy. It get it smelling good. You get that nice shine on it. And I promise you, man, you'll definitely appreciate it. Willie Whiskers, you can go cop it at 12th Market at A&A Beauty Supplier. You can hit me or Tavette Williams up. My lovely wife, Tavette Williams. I got it, guys.
You got it.
I got it. Or you can hit me or Tavette Williams.
Tibet, you hear that, sis? You got it right.
You hear it.
Willie Whiskers, we taking it to the top. It ain't gonna stop. Yo, I was blowing the bubble the other day, and while my girl was rubbing my head, and then she grabbed my head and pulled it up, and not only that you seen whatever you see seen, but she was like, "Your beard ain't right." I was like, "What you talking about?" I just said. She's like, "No, you're missing something." I said, "What?" She said, "Willie Whiskers, nigga." I was like, "Damn, you know what? You're right. I did everything. I did everything according to plan, except for put on the Willie Whiskers." So when I applied it, you apply it. Balm, the oil, you just grill up the balm. The oil, it goes in your skin and just make it shiny. The balm brings out the pureness. So when I did that and I went back to blow a bubble and she grabbed my head, she's like, "That's right," and put the face down back into place. So it's just about simple as that, everybody. You get the balm, you get the oil, and it's Father's Day, ladies. And on top of that, ladies, you wake up, you just told her to put on your homie, but you can wake up. Put it on your ends too. Tavette Williams do it all the time. Listen. True story. It was a girl that was bald headed. Tavette was like, "Girl, oh my God, I'm gonna just put you on Willie." Now the girl got an afro. She her hair down to her shoulders. Her hair down to her shoulders, man.
Hey,
So-
actually, my mom told me a couple weeks ago that my son got something. You know what I'm saying? And she was getting kind of, she's getting kind of issue up here, you know, and she actually rubbed it on there and it started coming in.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mom, let me know how that's going, man.
This is straight organic.
Yeah,
It's straight natural.
it's straight natural, all
It's
natural
all good,
ingredients.
man.
Listen,
Yeah, twist that.
you
little
can look
bit,
at the
Jen.
ingredients
Yeah,
that I have
good looks too.
on my product, and you also can look at the ingredients that I have that other folks have on their products, and you can lightweight see the difference.
Man, listen, we gonna do more commercials. We're gonna do more pictures. It's gonna be a hot summer. It's a hot. Last year, 2 years ago was a hot girl summer. It's a hot boy summer. Hands on my knees.
No, listen. Okay,
Hands
that's
on
what we
knees.
need to talk about. Let's talk about these goddamn dudes and these Daisy Dukes and all this bullshit. These tight ass little Daisy Dukes. That's something we need to discuss.
We back?
Yeah, we back.
All that hot boy summer crap.
Hands on my knees. Say my ass. I'm a trot. Not a thought. I'm a trot.
Hey, we definitely need to discuss that, man. What
Why?
do y'all think about that?
Why we need to discuss it? You
What do
already
y'all
know.
think about
I don't know what Herm Jack might think about it.
Oh, I kind
Herm
of like.
Jack be trying to follow
Yeah,
the trend.
I do. I
So
kind of
he
like that. I kind of like that tight shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
You like
Come
the
on, man.
shorts?
The Daisy Duke
Them little
shorts.
shorts?
Oh,
You ain't never
oh, you
seen
talking
that?
about the new shit now? That's the knee high.
Yeah.
No, not knee high. That
No,
that
it's
dude
like
had
ball
on-
high.
Yeah,
Oh, ball
these
high.
is ball
I
high.
can't go
nigga.
ball high.
that dude had just below his balls shorts
Right.
on.
Nigga, honestly, he didn't even have no underwears on.
I
Like,
don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
can't
saying.
have no boxes on.
you can't have no boxes on. And I don't wear the dunks unless I
He
got
can't even
unless I
have
got a
tidy
piss.
whities on.
I don't wear dunk unless I got a piss test.
Listen, man.
Right.
You know
But
what?
I mean, I don't even gotta worry about that no more. 'Cause I don't
Yeah.
smoke at all, but
I wear dunks unless I got a piss test.
You know what?
So
here's
real.
where I'm at with this for real. My wife make jokes all the time about me putting on sexy clothes for her. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because she put on sexy clothes for me.
Right.
Right?
lingerie clothes or
Yeah,
clothes.
yeah.
We talking
I'm
about,
talking
you like them
I'm
summer
talking
dresses.
about the
Tell
bedroom.
me, don't you like your
I'm
girl in that
talking
summer
about-
dress?
Okay,
No,
you're talking about bedroom
no,
stuff like
I'm
lingerie.
talking
Oh,
about
okay.
the bedroom.
I love summer
Wow.
dresses.
What
Because
can they do?
no, but listen.
What can a dude actually do?
But listen though, here's what I'm saying.
Besides come out with a whole
In that
hard on.
situation, in this situation, with this
hard on.
particular choice of clothing,
Mm-hmm.
that would be the only time that I would consider putting something like that on because of the fact that it's in the bedroom with my wife, and my wife is the only person that's gonna see it.
Man, you gay.
No, I'm not. I'm being
That nigga coming in.
Gonna put it in
He like- he like Tory.
I
Why
would
you
never
see
do it with my wife. I would never put that on, man.
You might have to put that on for your wife.
I'm never
Right.
putting on no
Listen.
goddamn Daisy Duke.
And she gonna make you say why? He wanna say it
Again.
Why?
again,
Right. You know, because they used to wear the.
Go ahead.
again, like I said, that would be the only instance where I would ever put on something like that. You would never, ever, ever catch me going outside of my bedroom with something like that on, let alone out in public.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how many muscles I got. I don't care how many people think I'm sexy. I don't care about none of that. You would never, ever see me go outside of my bedroom with something like that on. Flat out. I don't care how I'm built. I could be built like the He-Man figures we used to play with when we was kids.
Right. And have
Don't-
the He-Man shorts.
All of that. I would never do that. You would never see me in something like that at a swimming pool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You would never see me. Nobody would ever see me in something like that other than my wife.
Right.
And she would have a hard time getting me to put that on. Even being my wife. Because that's not something for men, man. Flat
Right.
out.
I mean,
It's
but
not.
it's like now females, like lingerie really ain't it no more because they
Because
wear
they
it.
wearing it in public.
They actually wear it in public now.
Mm-hmm.
They're wearing a lingerie in public now. So it's like, what is it for us? Just be.
It's just the way society has become these days.
Okay,
man.
so if you want to break it down like this,
Everything is fair.
you want
game.
you like your girl lingerie or ass naked?
I think that's nobody's business, really.
I mean,
I'm not saying, I'm not picturing it. I'm not put in a position to where I'm visualizing your girl.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, But
I'm saying,
as far as
because
me,
he talking about lingerie.
maybe.
But if I'm answering that question, then I'm telling you about my wife, right?
I'm not gonna think about the girl that you like.
No,
Right.
yeah,
I know what
I'm
you're saying.
saying.
I know what you're saying.
Well, okay, I don't give a fuck. I like my girl ass naked. She can put on the damn lingerie, but I want your ass naked, man.
Like maybe if we like, I don't know. Maybe if we just chilling in the crib.
No, we just chilling,
Just
smoking.
playing.
I mean,
And then lingerie, and I'm looking at it, like I'm about to be all up in that, in a minute or something.
yeah.
Say we watching a movie or she cooking for me.
Oh,
and she got-
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lingerie,
But like,
that's
but 9
cool.
times out of 10, like, girl, you don't take this shit.
But
off.
it's like, right.
Because I'm about to lick you from ass crack to head. I don't know.
Right.
It's just whatever. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right. Maybe if we in the kid crib and the kids is gone,
Yeah.
all the kids gone, and maybe she cooking, and I'm looking like,
Yeah, I come in, you got it on, but that ain't staying on.
Right, exactly.
That ain't staying.
Not if we in the room. If we directly in the room and you come in with it on, like, all right, I'll take that shit off. But
Right, yeah, that's good.
I take that $150
Especially $200.
Right.
Only got on for 10 minutes. Yeah, that's cute. Take it off.
Right.
Take it
Maybe
off.
if you're, somewhere personal, like a cabin or something, and she's cooking. And, that'd be nice to, see your lady in that till the food get done.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And you eat and then it digests. And
That
you're like,
ain't
I take that shit out.
business.
I'm just saying.
See, that's what it is.
I'm just saying as in general. I think that most.
Of course, we're not envisioning
and
your
I think
wife.
like that. You're right. Right. Exactly.
We're not envisioning your wife.
Right.
We're just saying, do you like lingerie or not? Okay, you like lingerie.
How do you like it?
How do you like it?
Do you like it like
you want do you want a performance? Do you want her to play the character?
Right.
With everything, the whole nine, the boom boom. Is that better explaining?
No.
I don't want to talk about it.
Don't talk about it.
I mean,
But
but
I'm just saying, that's
dudes-
my business. That's
Right.
That's
I
me
mean,
and
it's
my
your
wife's business.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, maybe here's the thing. Maybe I want my wife to dress up like a Teletubby. That's right. But what I'm saying, it's my business.
No.
It's my business.
Hey, she came up to you like, so
I'm just saying, man. It's
It was Teletubbies had nice thighs.
It's stuff you
Teletubby you wanted to be the yellow one.
stuff you don't discuss.
No,
Right.
I get it, but
With people, man.
I know.
I ain't
know
saying-
what
I am not saying how you dog it.
Or
I'm
the
just saying,
school teacher type.
Yeah,
It can be all type of different
all types of different stuff,
things.
man.
The foreplay and all that.
Again, that's between me and my wife.
Right.
So and I mean, to each his own. Some people, whatever you might like, whatever I might like my wife to do, that's my business.
Right.
My wife's business.
I don't give
Right.
a fuck. I'm out here.
That's
like,
all, and that's just no. But I'm just saying that's just out of respect for my marriage and for my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, I mean, I don't want to answer it, and then people be like, "Ooh, let me tell you about Tori," And I
Don't
mean,
nobody know about Tori.
but that's my point. That's my point. That's why that answering that question.
It's kind of confidential.
Yeah, that's confidential.
But mother's
between
gonna
me
judge
and
you
my wife.
anyway, though.
Yeah, because people gonna judge you. You can say, "Oh, I want my wife. I like my wife dressed up as an angel," and just
like my
whatever.
wife.
I don't want to dress up as an angel
So,
because you can't beat it up right. It'd be unholy.
I want my wife dressed up
that's what I'm saying.
as a Rex whore. I'll pick her up on Rex. Say, no,
No, that would be
But
ill. That would be ill. Y'all go play the game though.
Smoke
Yeah,
meth.
just out.
She gotta look like she smoke meth.
She out there for 1 minute though. You can't have her out there just 1 minute though. You can't have her out there all day.
I'm just
Like
joking.
you pick her
I'm
up,
just
you pick her
joking.
up, and then you turn around the corner and pick her back up like
Right.
she's walking.
Right, but I'm just joking.
Oh, but that
But
is-
wife,
is-
I'm kind of joking. But
I think I might do that. I think I might do that. I'm like, girl, I'm gonna have your hair messed up.
right.
I'm gonna drop you off, and I'm coming right back around.
Now, what you have a stem on you?
Yeah. I want you to have a stem in the knee.
Never mind.
a stem and a needle. No, but
In a dirty bag.
in a dirty
Right.
bag. I got a double burger with cheese.
Right.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Shit.
Oh,
But man, I mean, it just
See how fast that turned?
Yeah, but
man,
man, we just being silly,
we just being silly,
We
man.
just
No,
being silly.
girl, you know I love you.
Right,
I ain't worried about that shit. I ain't worried about that shit, man.
I don't think nobody take it too personal.
How far are we in, Tim? Can you see that?
About 40.
We 45?
Yeah.
Okay, we 45. man.
45, man.
Okay. Okay. Now the last topic is these damn shootings, man. Shooting in Oklahoma City, shooting in Texas, shooting in Buffalo, shootings. People just running up on spot, shooting people just for no fair reason. Now it just seems like it's just honey season.
Man, I made a post about a week after the school shooting. I made a post about, I would rather have a trained and armed teacher in a classroom
Mm-hmm.
ready for something to go down than just to have my kid being sitting in a classroom and be a sitting duck, just a target or whatever.
We talking about the one in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, shout out to Lil Donnie Kunda. He made a statement that this don't happen in other countries, and we just need to get control of the gun situation. And my response to him was, we beyond control. At this point, we just had to adapt and move forward, man.
But then you got to think about the next problem after that. We arm these teachers, then teachers got mental problems too. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna have a teacher in there like, what?
You gotta
This little kid cussing me out.
Boom.
You gotta do
They
it
don't
better.
make money.
Right.
You gotta do it better. Well, listen. Here's my thing about that. First of all, if your kid is the kid that gets shot by a teacher in school, then shame on you.
Shame on
And I
who?
say that same on you for having that kid that got
What
to
the
get
hell are
shot
you
by.
talking about?
Just what I said.
Get
man.
the-
Listen.
Get out of
Listen,
here.
Do your kid act up enough in your house to where you gotta shoot him?
No.
Exactly. So why should your kid go to anywhere? Why should your
Man,
kid
get the hell
be
out
able
of
to
here.
go anywhere?
That sounds like some straight bull crap
How
to me.
does it sound like bull crap?
It sounds
man?
like
If you
bull
teach
crap
your
because
kid-
listen,
if you
it ain't no
teach your
kid. I don't care.
If you teach your kid how to act properly,
I
in
don't
school,
care. Listen,
If you teach your kid how to act properly,
get the
in school,
hell out of
He
here.
sound.
you shouldn't
He
have
sound
to
like
he
worry
sounds
about
like
it.
he sound like a fucking fool.
Why
He
do
sound
I
like a
sound
because
straight
punky.
fool.
We're not talking
I'm gonna
about,
give you
we're
this
not
example.
talking about police.
I'm gonna give you this
We
example.
are not, no, listen, we are not talking about police. We are
I'm gonna
not
give you
talking
this
about your
example. Bust
kid
his ass.
going out in public and acting a certain kind of way that might put somebody in danger or make somebody feel like they're in danger. If your kid is going to school to learn and they're making somebody feel threatened or feel like they're in danger, that's shame on your ass.
Get the
I'm
hell
sorry.
outta
And I'm
here.
not going to change
That
my stance
sounds like
on
some
that.
big bull
We was kids.
crap.
Okay.
You when your dad used to drop when you was a kid
Uh-huh.
and your dad used to go to the softball game.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped you off in that sandbox.
Uh-huh.
You didn't show them act the same way you was with your
You
dad.
did
And when
what you wanted to do. in the
exactly.
sandbox.
So what the
However,
hell?
no cops ever had to come to the
But you-
sandbox.
Y'all might have got
No,
a fight. Some
no.
parents might have come
You
and break
might
some
have
shit
got
up.
you. Yeah. Okay. That's completely different. Again, we are talking about.
I don't care. Listen,
Like I said,
I don't care how bad a kid misbehaved. He can even throw punches at this teacher. This teacher shouldn't pull this gun out.
No,
This gun only
no,
should be pulled
they
out
shouldn't.
if the
They
goddamn
shouldn't.
kid's got a gun or something.
Exactly.
No,
So,
That's
I mean,
the
you
point.
can't.
That's the point that
Okay,
I'm making.
well.
That's what I just said, man. people get too busy, too caught up in taking offense to what's being said instead of listening to what's actually being said. What I said is if your kid is the person that causes themselves to get shot by a teacher, shame on you. Because your kid is in that place to get an education.
But
if
your
they
kid
are going beyond if they are going beyond getting that education and they're going to circumstances to which causes them to get shot by a teacher, shame on you.
Okay, yeah, if they're going to get
that's what I'm talking about.
But maybe they're just bad kids. I don't mean they should get shot. Maybe they acted out crazy.
I didn't say a bad kid.
Okay, I mean, but it's kind of like you ain't explaining it all the way. So I was kind of confused about that.
Does something to where they need to be shot by a teacher, shame on your household. That's what I said.
So what you saying is shame need to be shot, meaning that they have caused a threat. They have become a threat. No, a threat.
Or
Hold
whatever.
up. I don't care if a kid say, I'm about to shoot this teacher right now. If you don't see no gun.
You're going too deep, and that's the problem with black folks right now.
Man.
Yes, it
Whatever,
is.
Man.
Yes, it is.
Whatever,
yes, it
dude.
is. Yes,
No,
it is.
no.
You're going way too
No.
deep.
I don't care if a kid threatened a teacher. If you see the gun, then yeah, draw that gun and do what you got to do. That's it. I don't care about no threats and no bull crap like that. I mean, how many times I have threatened teachers? Plenty of times in my lifetime. I'll blow this mug up. I got in trouble for all that crap. Miss Baker, man.
Do you think if those teachers had guns, they would have shot you?
I don't know. Now how you talking? Maybe they would have. Maybe if I said I'll blow this mug up, maybe she would have pulled her gun up like, oh, it's about to blow up. Boop, 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 boop. Because that's basically what you saying.
Back then, when we were in school, do you think those teachers would have shot you down?
Maybe so. Now how you think?
Mr. T would have popped somebody.
Now how you thinking? I made a threat. I said I'll blow this mug up. Maybe she would have pulled out her gun and shot me right then and there. Now, see, that's bull crap. Now, if you see a weapon, now that's when you should use your gun. That's the only time that you should use a pistol if you're a teacher and you got it.
That's the same thing we tell the police.
Listen,
how did that work?
Punking.
They don't work good because they don't like this.
Punking.
We have
and most of these teachers don't like this.
We have a law enforcement employee that just walked in the door.
Okay.
What I just said, Jim, was that if teachers are allowed to carry guns and a kid gets shot and killed, now I'm saying teachers should carry guns because I would rather have a trained and armed teacher in a classroom if somebody walks into that school I don't want my kid to be a sitting duck. I can't hand my kid a gun and teach my 10-year-old whatever. I can't teach them how to shoot and give them a gun and tell them to go to school and protect themselves if something happens. So I would rather have a teacher that's armed and ready for that situation. Now, the question was posed, okay, well, what about when that teacher decided to pop a kid for whatever reason? I said, if that's your kid, that's your problem. Because your kid is going to school to learn. Your kid shouldn't be that much of a problem to where Miss Smith had to pop your kid. And if that happens,
why would that happen? Why is that the only reason that should happen?
If that happens, the problem is your house and your kid.
Yeah, hold on.
Not the teacher.
Go ahead.
Hey, is y'all sober in here?
Yeah.
You talking about popping kids?
Right.
The shootings.
We can't paddle no more.
No,
right.
Yeah, we talking about the shootings.
Okay,
we talking about the shootings.
A person coming out in a gun.
That's it. That's all it should be. That's what I'm saying right there. If a person bring a gun,
What, like you said, the
That's it.
like
That's
you-
where I'm
you
at.
bad?
Exactly. That's where I'm at, Big Jim. I mean, my fault.
But I'm
Okay,
saying the
Can I
same
put the
thing.
criteria?
If your kid,
Can I put the
comes
criteria?
if
Can I
your
put the-
kid comes into school
Can I put the
with a
criteria?
gun, that's your problem.
Right.
You're the one. That's all
Can
I'm
I put the
saying.
criteria?
But no, what if they ain't got a gun? What if they making threats? What if they say something crazy?
Can I
What
put
if they
the
punch the
criteria
teacher in the
for
face?
everybody? The criteria is the same for me as it is for you.
Right.
Actually, it is.
Right.
Criteria of shooting somebody is, well, policing it go to property. For police, it can go to property, but for anybody shooting somebody, it is a person trying deadly force to you or somebody else.
Right. That's
That's your criteria too.
right.
That's it. That's the baseline.
Right.
Deadly force. If you try to shoot me or try to shoot somebody else.
Right.
Now, they took to like, okay, you come to my house and you point a gun at me, it's deadly force. And I'm actually with that. Like, you should be allowed to come to my house.
Right. I agree with that.
Stand your ground. You point a gun at me.
Yeah.
Before you supposed to run away. What if I run away and you shoot me in the back?
Right.
I shouldn't be allowed. That's like a lot of stuff. You understand? Deadly force is you bow. Just two standards. That's same as me and you.
Okay.
Now that's secondly, what you saying, killing
A kid.
a kid. Okay, well if he come over with a gun and he point a gun, that's your duty. I mean,
That's the point that I just made.
But
if your kid is the one that gets shot by a teacher, that's your fault. Not
That's
necessarily.
not
no.
Not necessarily.
Are we talking about Kansas
if
City? Are we talking about
We're
Kansas
talking about
City?
period.
Because
I'm talking
Kansas City
about
got
period.
security guards.
I'm talking about
Period.
period. Of course, nobody is just gonna go into schools
Oh, so
tomorrow.
you don't need to arm
listen,
teachers.
just
You
listen
don't
to
need
what
to
I'm
arm
saying.
teachers. You don't
Nobody
need to
is gonna go into
Hey, so
schools
that's
tomorrow
and that's your take.
and just say, "Here,
Don't
here's a
need to
gun.
arm
Here's a gun. You're a teacher."
Because it's
Here's
going to
a
be a
gun.
lot.
Here's a gun.
It's going to
Here's
be
a
a
gun.
lot of
Here's a
different
gun.
things.
Nobody is gonna do that.
Yes,
That's not
okay.
what I'm
Can I
saying.
say why? Because Kansas City School got a whole of security. You see them like the security.
Right.
Kansas City. So
It might be
security.
bitches.
Huh?
Guards might be bitches. See the gun. Run. I mean,
No, but go ahead. You explain.
I mean, you talking about okay? They,
all right, my bad.
I feel
Go
what
ahead,
you're saying.
go ahead,
What-
explain.
what is it?
Yeah,
What-
go ahead, explain, Jamie. My bad.
Go ahead.
Explain.
arms is bitches, but
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jamie. Go ahead.
explain.
Go ahead. My bad.
Just go
Jim.
ahead.
My
Explain.
bad, Big Jim.
okay. So hire guards. They got law enforcement. Matter of fact, they all do. They
Right.
all do. Most of Ken's security forces may like retired police.
Right.
Where did Jabron work at? He worked at Glen Oak.
Right.
Most of Jabron.
Who the fuck is?
Who cares?
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
My bad.
Who the fuck is LeBron?
They hire
LeBron.
retired
LeBron.
police officers or somebody
Yeah.
who was in law enforcement.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. So they got
Or you can do like, okay, you in law enforcement, you can work here off-duty jobs.
right.
Off-duty jobs. Like it's another job.
Like a second job. Pretty
Yes, but I guarantee you, if you train the security guards there, just because that's what people get about. Oh, you get that security. A lot of security guards got more training than police.
Right.
Go to a nuclear plant. It's security.
Right.
But I guarantee you, they got way more training than police.
Right.
Walk up to a nuclear plant and try to get in.
Right. They probably got some of that army military
They
training.
got everything, and they
Right.
all ex-law enforcement.
Okay.
So I mean, like everybody just that broad. People don't know what they're doing. Okay, just hire people that is plenty of people here that know what they're doing. A lot of people like want to get out of law enforcement now, how the law enforcement is now, and just hire them and there you go.
So you said
And arm
forget the teacher.
No, a teacher should not have a pistol on their hip.
okay.
You can have
a
security or hall monitor, you want to say it, but
Right.
and they don't need to show that. Then
Right.
You don't even know I'm armed.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Exactly. Okay. Well, you know what? I agree.
Yeah, in the perfect world, okay, yeah, everybody got security. But the fact of the matter is, if that
Everybody
school in
can.
Texas,
Everybody
if
can.
that school in Texas has security,
Everybody
then shame
can.
on them motherfucking
Everybody
security
can.
guards.
Everybody can. Everybody
Okay.
can.
Everybody
You know how much we
can.
just sent to we sent $5 billion. Well, how much we just sent to Ukraine? Like we probably in the billions.
Yeah, in the billions. In the billions.
No, let's go to something else that we just spent $1 billion for. Like what? Just something just happened. We just put $1 billion. Oh, when everybody was COVID,
Yeah.
everybody got checks. How much that cost? Everybody got a check.
That's what they're paying for it now.
Okay, so now listen.
Huh.
The government can fund
Paying for it.
security in every school. Don't think they can.
Oh, I believe that. But
And we talking about Texas. Big
I wish
boy
they had more time
Texas.
to get on that.
And big boy
We talking about
Texas
that we gotta
can
do
do
it. I wish
it.
we could
Texas
talk about
I
has
know
money.
Texas can do that.
And they're probably about to do it now. It's a, yeah, so.
You think what
They
type of
probably
law?
will,
What type of law you
because
think? What
Because
type
a
of
lot
law
of
you
his is about to
think?
roll over how that whole situation was handled.
Yes.
But just to go back to the point I was trying to make real quick.
Mhm.
In a perfect world, if they decided, you know what, we're going to arm teachers so that stuff like this don't happen,
Mhm.
or so that we have a better chance of keeping it from turning into a massacre.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is, if that happens, of course they're going to have to do the vetting of teachers to make sure that they're capable of carrying guns.
Right.
Okay, so once that happens, if your kid walks into the school and is the big enough problem to where they have to be shot.
Problem.
No,
No.
meaning they
Have
bought a
a
gun.
weapon.
Meaning they bought a gun into the
Okay,
school.
okay.
Meaning whatever.
Okay.
Again,
No,
this is-
Again,
this is the problem.
Let me say that.
Again,
Let me
this
say
is
they
the
got a
problem that we as black people have. We always looking for, oh, but this.
No.
Oh, but this. Oh, but this. Stop going through all that. We need. What I said was black and white. If your kid is the problem to where they have to be
You should call.
shot,
You should call. But people don't
Just-
Because they have a weapon.
just hold
At least
on.
say that. At
If
least say
your
because they
child-
have a weapon.
well,
But that
why
would
else
mean-
would
Because
they
it's
get
problem
shot?
kids
Why
that don't
else
have
would they get
weapons.
shot? Why else would they get shot?
Oh, can I say something?
We're talking because we're talking about people coming into schools
Can I say
with
something?
guns and killing
Can I say
kids.
something? Can I say
So
something?
I'm saying, if your child has to get shot by a teacher that we have armed to stop people from coming in with guns,
Okay.
you're the problem.
Okay, hold on, Pete.
Flat out.
Hold on,
There's
Pete.
nothing
Okay.
else.
I agree.
There's
I agree.
nothing else.
I agree.
You don't need to holler. I understand, like.
But
Hold on,
again,
Pete, hold on.
you
Let me get
don't
what you're saying.
understand how
Let me-
rampant this is running in the black community.
So-
Instead of actually dealing with what somebody is saying, we find all kind of ways, all kind of problems to say, oh yeah, but what about
Man,
this
you ain't
or
on it.
this or this, and we get mad about this, we get mad about that, but we won't even take the basic steps.
Let the homie-
We won't even accept
let
the
homie talk.
basic
Let the
instruction.
homie talk.
Pete, I didn't know you was talking about. We on the same thing. You're hollering, but now
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. I
Because
didn't know
it's frustrating,
what I'm saying,
man.
it's frustrating. But you talking about a kid coming to school. Cousin Cal up there in Cleveland, they go through metal detectors.
Yeah, they go through metal detectors all the time.
They should.
And I agree. I think I can agree
They
with
should.
that. I can agree
And
with
guess
metal
what?
detectors.
And that's a
you
good
go through a
that's a
metal
good topic
detector,
for cousin Cal.
if you go through a metal detector and you still get shot by a teacher, an armed teacher, guess what? That's your fault.
No,
Get the
you shouldn't-
fuck
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm
now.
done, man.
No,
If,
no,
like
no,
I
no,
said,
no,
if
no, no,
teachers
no,
are
no,
armed, if teachers are trained and armed to
talking
respond, because
Hey,
like
I thought we
I
was on the
this
same
is- this
level.
is
No,
people-
we're not. We're not.
again, y'all are not listening to what I'm saying.
No, I'm
So
not.
if
If
we
a
make
teacher
it,
is trained and armed
No.
to
I'm not know
respond
what the hell you
in
talking
a
about.
certain situation to respond a certain way in a
No,
certain
you're not.
situation, and your kid ends up in that situation, that's the teacher's fault?
Can I say this again?
Yes.
Can I say this? No. Can I say this one more time?
Okay.
It's simple.
Well,
But people
it
make it
is real
hard.
simple.
It's simple, but it's
we don't
not a
have
great
to-
area.
We don't even have
It's
to talk
simple.
about it no more.
If you threaten my life, or you threaten another person's life, I'm allowed to shoot you
Mm-hmm.
as a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that should be in the classroom.
No. I'm not saying no.
Okay.
That's not what
Well, I guess
it's
it.
saying.
I'm not even talking about him, but listen what I'm saying. This is the shoot. If you got a gun, 19th was not the 19th of June. Everybody allowed to carry guns.
Right.
13.
The 13th.
Is you
Right?
serious?
Yes.
Come on.
Put a gun on you.
I could just grab that thing.
Put a gun on your
I
head.
could just
Go
grab
ahead.
you. That's what you basically
Yeah.
said.
As long as you're not a felon, you could. But you can put a gun on your hip, cover it up. You good. The criteria is
Oh, that's what
somebody threatening your life, threatening somebody else's life. There's gray area there, but
Right.
threatening your life, threatening somebody else's life. It's what you perceive.
Right.
I look
As a
outside,
threat.
and you might perceive it as, and this is the crazy thing. Like, I might look outside. You might see like, oh, it's getting dark. You might perceive it. You up front,
Right.
might, oh, it's still light outside. That's our human brain.
Right.
Okay, a person put a gun out. Somebody perceives as a BB gun. I perceive as a real gun. It's a good shoot.
Right.
It's a gun pointing at me, and I don't know.
Now I see.
Now, and what I say is this: a lot of people arguing about stuff about, and I'm about to go on this. Don't put people in the stuff where they have to shoot you. And now everybody
Right.
carrying guns.
Thank you, man.
I agree with
That's
that.
all I'm trying to say.
But no.
Everybody
but
want to go into
they're not
all
going to
kind of
aren't
other
teachers.
stuff,
But
and that's not what it's about.
If it's not a
If
weapon
you
presented,
don't put yourself in that
if it's
position,
not a weapon presented,
it's not a good shoot.
It's not
yeah.
a good shoot.
Fellas, this is a good discussion.
It's not a good shoot.
We well over the hour.
A weapon gotta be. I don't care if I'm threatening.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say
I
that.
can
I probably
be
should say this
threatening
because y'all don't
without
know who I
no
am.
guns or
But
nothing.
listen. I had
pull
good
this
shoots that I
motherfucker
probably
up.
could
I'll get
trust
my
somebody,
cousin,
but I didn't.
Shit. So a teacher
And
might be like,
guess
"Oh,
what?
that's threatening."
And guess what? As somebody
Is that-
look at it,
that's
you know,
good?
can I say this? Like
Is
you know,
that good?
you look at NFL and
Like,
how they
you shot
real
my kid
read
'cause my
film,
shit killed
film.
my
Like
shit.
okay, you know, we reading film.
Mhm.
Like NFL, play. Oh yeah, that.
Mhm.
You know, his techniques that reading film. If somebody were real my film, it's like, oh, Jamie, you should have shot that.
you should have shot him right there.
Right.
You took yourself. If they would have read my film, like, oh, I had a good shot one time, a good shot, but I didn't take it, and it was 3 pieces. We didn't take it, but
I think
here.
you told me about that.
yeah, I'm here. The dude had a total line on me. You know what I put on jeopardy? That I didn't take that shot. My family. I might not be here. But I didn't take that. He didn't take the shot at me. But you pointed a gun at me. You shot me. You don't. Do
was
you
just
understand what I'm
you think it
saying?
was the respect
First.
for the gun?
This is first. Somebody shooting a boom, boom. I'm not here no more. But
Jeremy, was you? Damn, my bad, bro.
no.
Was you?
Oh yes, if somebody shooting. Oh yes. No. And then people say that. No, you fluttered.
No,
That's
I'm
one
talking
thing.
about was you bodied up?
Oh yeah, have you had your arm?
Your arm.
So that's another story that we gonna you mention my name. So that's another story. We ain't gonna get into that.
My bad.
But
crap.
but that's another story.
out.
I'm not going into that.
Yeah.
And I'm going into that. And I'm gonna say it Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law.
Explain that.
When you don't think that's okay, I don't need this right now. I don't need a water bottle. and the plane you got a whole bunch of jugs of water on you, and sometime you get trapped in the desert, but you had a whole bunch of water bottles. You didn't bring them with you.
Right.
Murphy's Law. But why do I need all these water bottles? Murphy's Law says that you need to. Why do I need to wear gloves? It ain't no nothing sharp around here. Murphy's Law.
Right.
You go somewhere, it's a whole bunch of sharp stuff.
Right.
Murphy's Law. So you don't think that's gonna go back? Something's gonna go bad.
We're gonna end it off like that,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate you stepping through, sliding in, man. We got the engineer 10 in the house, man. Smelly Lou come dropping some real ish. Dolphin coming, fighting back. And I'm just here moderating it, man. You gotta love it. Go get wet with your boys, man, every Sunday, man. Until then, you're now rocking with your boy Herm Jack.
Dolphin.
And y'all now.
Dipped in the pool.
See you next week.
Bam.